Hi everyone, I'm here today to review books 9 and 10 in the Shadowhunter Academy series, and they are called Born to Endless Night and Angels Twice Descending. And they are both by Cassandra Clare, along with a couple of other authors co-writing with her. Now, I'm not going to have any spoilers in this video, so as a result, despite the fact that I'm reviewing 2 books in this video, it's going to be really super short because this is the last 2 books in the Shadowhunter Academy novella series, which actually ties into the Mortal Instruments and also a little bit of the Infernal Devices. So for starters, you need to have read the Infernal Devices and the Mortal Instruments before you can read any of these novellas. You can't even read the first one, you will spoil everything for yourself. Secondly, I think it's worth me quickly mentioning that if you had read both of those series and you'd been looking at these series and you've been thinking, should I pick it up, should I not pick it up, am I missing anything? I highly recommend you pick this series up. It gives you so much background information to characters in the Infernal Devices and characters in the Mortal Instruments, and you learn so much about characters from both, and I just think that this is actually a really valuable series, and I wonder how much I'd feel like I'm missing out on something when I start Lady Midnight if I hadn't read this series. I mean, obviously you will have been able to read the Dark Artifices without having read this series, but I really think that, unlike the Bane Chronicles, this Shadowhunter Chronicles Academy thing really does add something to the overall Shadowhunter world. So with that, I'll get down to the individual reviews. As I said, there'll be no spoilers, not even for the Infernal Devices and the Mortal Instruments. This is going to be really brief, but you are therefore safe to watch it if you haven't read everything. So, Born to Endless Night. I didn't love this one. I've rated most of the Shadowhunter Academy novellas either 4 or 5 stars, and this one was a 4-star for me. There was nothing wrong with it. I just think, unlike most of the other novellas, this one didn't really actually add an awful lot to the story compared to the rest of them. This particular edition has some really popular characters in it, and there is a warlock baby dumped on the actual steps of the academy, and everything sort of stems from there really. And it was enjoyable, like I said, but it didn't really add an awful lot to the overall story. Maybe it will link up, maybe, who knows. Maybe will reveal more than anything something later in the Dark Artifices, I don't know. But I definitely enjoyed this one a reasonable amount. Then we have Angels Twice Descending, and this one was the last one to be released, although I think there might be another one when they actually combine them into a physical book. They might release a bonus story, but this is the last one currently. So basically this whole series follows someone, I'm not going to say who, learning about being a shadow hunter and training to be a shadow hunter in the academy. This novella covers the service where this person finally gets to become a proper shadow hunter, and someone dies, and this probably causes a lot of problems with a lot of people that actually read this book. From what I've read of reviews, a lot of people tend to be a bit like, oh my god, what, how could you kill this person? At Cassandra Clare, and I was shocked. I will say I was shocked. I didn't get overly moved though. I think that there was a lot of foreshadowing there, and I actually liked what she did overall. It showed that not everyone is totally untouchable. Anything could happen to anyone. So needless to say that I actually really enjoyed this final edition, and I gave it 5 stars. And I really now can't wait to read Lady Midnight next year. It's like, oh my god, I'm on proper Lady Midnight countdown now, like, ooh. Thank you very much for watching these very brief reviews. I like to keep my reviews non-spoiler, and as a result it meant that I couldn't talk about these books very well at all with them being so far into the series. But I hope you enjoyed this video all the same. Give it a thumbs up if you did. I haven't written up my reviews for these 2 books yet, but the moment I do, they will be in the description bar below, both on Goodreads and also on my blog, so if you want to check those out then you can. Subscribe if you want to see more bookish videos and reviews from me. If you want to know what I'm currently reading, my Goodreads is always up to date. If you want to add me as a friend, the link is also down below. You can follow me on Twitter. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye!